Okay everyone, I'm gonna make another batch to show you how to roll it into a disc. And I already have everything measured out here. So 254 grams of flour, 40 grams of almond flour, 75 grams of powdered sugar. I have one egg waiting here. I have 170 grams of cold butter in the fridge. And I have some water right here next to me. I'm gonna bring a spoon to measure it with. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is kind of blend everything together for a minute. Just do one pulls. And then I'm going to add my butter right out of the fridge, very cold, in these sized chunks. Some will say to cut them into really small cubes, but I feel that they get too small while we're pulsing. Okay, I'm going to give this a light pulse. Okay, I can see butter is already here in chunks, so I'm going to add my egg. Some eggs are larger than others. I'm using a large egg here. Some eggs might be bigger and have more fluids in them, and that's why I'm not adding my water just yet. Okay. I can see my butter is already in really small chunks, and I would like my dough to already start coming together. So I'm going to add, this is half a tablespoon, so I'm going to add 2 of these. I've also added salt in here, by the way. It's not in my recipe, but I started adding it recently. Okay, let's look at what's going on here. If I grab some of it, if I squeeze it, yes, it becomes beautiful dough. So this is ready. I'm not going to do anything more with it. Now I'm just going to put it in some plastic wrap. Okay, so what we're actually going to do right now is to not make a log out of it, but a disc. If you're using one big tart pan, pie pan, then this might be easier for you later to roll out. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. All this beautiful dough with all this butter down here. I'm gonna put all my nice little crumbles on my wrap. Try to keep everything on there. Nice. This is kind of the wet sand consistency you're looking for, that when you pull it together, it really clumps together and there are little pieces of butter in there. Okay, so I have all my dough here, and now I just kind of want to pull it together to be like a round, flat disc. And you might already be able to notice, that's better, all these little chunks of butter in there. That's perfect. Okay, that's it. So this is starting to look like a disc. Now I'm just going to wrap it, and then I'm going to work on it a little bit more. one more. And there we go. Now I'm just gonna shape it kind of to a round, flat disc. This actually is a good method because it also cools better in the fridge because it's flatter and the log has more depth and size, so it might take a bit longer. Okay, that's it. We're done. Can you see all those little pieces of butter in here everywhere? That's so beautiful. That's what we're going here. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for at least 1 hour. So if you're making small ones, do that if you have some experience. If you're making a big one, just make one big one out of this. Good luck.